Hello and good evening, ladies and gents. Welcome to episode 11 of my Kerbal Space Program series. As you may remember from last time, we are trying to rescue people from the moon. We have caused all sorts of issues. And as you can see, what the military would refer to is now become a target-rich environment. That is all of our space trash, so we don't need those on, but we do need those on because I need to figure out where my guys are. So that's a shipwreck. That's the one we want, because the capsules are fine. It's the moon mod, which has got fuel, which we're going to try and rescue. Hello, SJ Garfield, my long-suffering science officer. How are you? As you can see, last time we set up all of this palaver. Now, is there a warp to next maneuver button? Because effectively I need to. Do you know what button it is to warp to next maneuver? All is good, bud. Having a nice evening. Hey, unlucky for someone. Hey, noobs slash Jimmy slash Bruce. If Bruce is operating the TV on his own, I'm impressed. But yeah, but that's right. We are gonna try a intercept. We are trying to rescue these portals who have been stuck outside their spacesuits, whipping around the moon. And I believe we're going to have a rendezvous with a Logicoma, God bless him. And we should be within 6 kilometers. Looks like we're going to be pretty close. Right, so let's warp to here. Maybe it's the next lap round we'll do that. And it's not a Logicoma, it's the other person, so let's warp to the next maneuver then. Oh. Intersect? We've not intersected. Okay. I'm confused. Well, in that case then, let's get rid of this. I'm not going to be fuel efficient. I just want to save lives. Let's add a maneuver here. And try and bring our orbits to be somewhere similar. The Logicoma is dead, Rob. Yeah, well, okay. Whack and hut. Technically speaking. Okay, so we're going to do that maneuver when we get to it in 1 minute or so. Which should bring our orbits in. Blood on my hands, I killed him. I did, I tumbled him into the moon. I fully accept that. It was a oopsie moment. Author V. This whole thing cannot possibly succeed without Maelstrom Alpha. Indeed, I have warned him that I'm streaming, but he has not answered the call. Yet. But I'm sure, much like Batman, until our darkest hour of need, he will appear. Right. Let's tidy this orbit up and make it a bit closer to these poor Kerbals, shall we? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right. No. No, no, no. Intersects. Intersects. Right, so let's add a maneuver up here and see if we can find a better intersect point. Nope. Oh. That's pretty poor. Okay, that's acceptable. So we've got to make like 4 loops before we can start making an intercept. Oh, no, I don't want to set Jeffrey's shipwreck as my target. This is going to be a night. Alright, add maneuver. That's rubbish. So we go next, 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 next. Whoop. $33 meters away from each other. That's not ideal. 38 meters away from each other. 34. Okay. Right. Instead of that, I'm just going to put a maneuver in and just tighten our orbit up onto theirs. Because the ascending and descending node aren't ideal. So let's warp to here. Melpanda, hey Rob! Hey Melpanda, how are you? It's okay, you have us to guide you, SJ Garfield. That is what worries me. Right, I believe that that is the ascending node. That's not the ascending node. I need to find the pink one. Good start, Rob. But how are you, Melpanda, and how is everyone tonight? Is everyone having a good evening? Oh, and by the way, unlucky for someone, I need to have a cup of tea and a chat with you at some point. More specifically, Jimmy. I'd love to have a cup of tea with both of you, but more specifically, Jimbo Jones. Okay, that's the wrong way. Laura says hi. Hi, Laura. How are you? I hope you had a nice time in Bournemouth. Right. I'm going to go back to the tracking station and whip the ship round until we're level and then start fiddling around. I'm sensational. Thanks for asking. It is my pleasure, Orthe. It's one of the perks of being a subscriber. She had a great time, and Emily's sleeping well, so no complaints here. Good call. Happy days. My satellite relay has gone, in technical terms, a bit squonky. But that's fine. We'll deal with that issue in a bit. Right, there's the moon mod. We need to try and get it lined up with one of the poor lost Kerbals. Specifically, that lost Kerbal. And it will slowly gain on them. Or she will slowly gain on the pod. Maybe one more? I think one more. Okay, maybe 2 or 3 more. Oh, that's gonna be pretty close. Right. So let's bring our orbit in together. Add a maneuver here. Let's join on and have the same orbits. Or actually, we go for a really shallow, but still slightly ahead, like slightly wide orbit. Just because I want to catch up a little bit. I'm even going to burn it a bit wonky, try and bring my target in. Ooh. Right. The pink intercept looks pretty close. 38 kilometers. It's still a little bit of a distance, but we're going to add a maneuver up here and see what we can get it down to. Ooh, what's that one? Separation 13k. And that one was how far? 25k. What about? Oh. 9. 11. So if we wait 2 more orbits, then we should get even closer. Whip-de-doo. So I'm getting some massages. Oh, nice, Abby. I've got a picture of Bruce enjoying the stream. Hello, Bruce. If you're listening to this, I suggest you go and play with the plants as soon as possible. That's what your parents want you to do. Separation 31 kilometers. No, that's bad, right? Okay. 9, 8. Oh. Oh, right, here we go. 2 kilometers, 1.6. So we need to get another loop. I understand. Not cool, dude. What? I'm just giving Bruce some tactics. Hashtag revenge for the camp bed. Oh, there we go. Right, so we've whipped round. Time to do some cheeky manoeuvres. Because we've got 4k for Murillet, 1.6. I think 1.6 is probably the best we're going to get. And then we're going to have to start correcting when we get there. 1.5. That should be fine. Let's warp to the manoeuvre. That's enough. I think Wendy's friends have arrived. They're having a girly weekend away. Which means I should be streaming a reasonable amount over the weekend. Even though apparently I'm going out in Cambridge this week on the Raz. Which I've got to say to you guys, does not fill me with joy. Have you guys got any good plans for the weekend? Or for V, have you got any court cases? Ooh. We've got to not overcook this. But I'm gonna. Of course I did. Still 1.5k. Okay. 1.6. That's okay. That's acceptable. Let's warp to here. And then we need to start doing some course corrections. SJ Garfield cleaning the house. My wife is off also on a girly weekend to Majorca. Well, mine's on the way to Cromer, so I think your wife probably will have the more exciting of the two. Well, off V, we should clearly meet up and have a man's weekend. Or we should just stream together and have a man's weekend. Sadly, just Ark. Do you mean work? That wasn't meant to be as sarcastic as it sounded. Right. Where's target mode? Here we are. It's now time for me to start making tiny course corrections and trying not to screw up the rendezvous. Curry Rob. Well, tomorrow night I'll be doing the horror stream. I Ark Survival Evolved. Ah, the game. Yeah, but technically speaking, I could have a curry for tea. Yeah, that's potential. Right, let's start small burns to bring the pink dot in. Oh god. Alright, where are we? Still 2k, and it's no closer. It actually looks further away. Have I burnt the wrong way? I probably have burnt the wrong way, haven't I? Okay, let's try and do it on the other side. Right, so I wish this craft was just more maneuverable. Come on, go that way. Point that way. Up. Get within visual range, use the Kerbal's rec pack. Yeah, I'm trying to do that, but I'm... Oh god. Where's our intersect gone? Are we in vision now? Oh, we can switch. Where is my target? I don't want to screw the pooch and just fire her into the moon for the sake of trying to find this dude. Oh, there it is. I could try and... but what's that doing to her orbit? Nope, we're not going to play with that game. No nearby objects to focus on. Brilliant, so I'm now stuck as that Kerbal. Brilliant. No, not in range for the RCS, Monsieur Garfield. Gonna... try and uncook this orbit so it's pretty much the same as hers. Because we're not far from the intersect now, so if I... Oh, can't have a maneuver there. Where is she? Oh, must be like pretty much on top of me right now. Right, add a maneuver. Oh. Dainty movements, Rob. There we go. 1.9. Okay. We're at the node now. That'll do. Reduce your target speed. The RCS lasts longer than you think. I've already used half of it trying to get a orbit. I'm not going to use any of the RCS. Right, when we get into about here, then we're going to start having another crack at trying to... Right. Right, so now 0.1. So now we just flip it round to retro and bring the speed down. See, like a pro, Stephen, like a pro. You don't need to be worrying. Right, how long have we got? 1 minute and 50, so... Come on, ship. Turn, be slightly responsive. Says the guy with 7 KIA. Says the guy with many more than 7 KIA. This ship is so not responsive. The Kerbal genocide program. Yeah, I reckon I'll be pretty good at that game. Alright, we're down at 7 meters a second in comparison. Six, 5, 4. Three. You've basically invented that game. Anytime I accidentally kill a Kerbal, I get scared that I might owe you royalties. Yeah, pretty much, dude. Pretty much. The separation has opened up somewhat. Oh, shit. It's really hard to adjust your speed and all that kind of stuff when you're using a re-entry rocket. Right, well, we're not going to get any closer, so I may as well switch to her. Get the pod. Oh, it's still on as target, so it must be... Where are we? Here we are. So now let's RCS. Oh, I have no idea what happened then. We went in a tumble for a second there. Where's the target? There he is. I click the rocket engine to reduce power. Yeah, I know. God, tumble. Alright. No. Right. And now we play the waiting game. And the praying game. How much fuel we got left? Fair chunk. Does anyone know the button where you can write the Kerbal? $100 meters. Hoo, 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 hoo. Right, how do I spin the Kerbal, anyone? hold and drag. Okay, well I can still grab the ladder anyway, so that's fine. Yes! One Kerbal collected. Right mouse button. Yeah, I held right mouse button, and for some reason it didn't vert me up the right way around. But either way, let's transfer the crew into the lander can. And now let's get on with the next one. Gonna add a maneuver. Set as target. There he is, poor little chap. Safe. Your camera mode affects the Kerbal's ability to rotate. It's V to cycle, chase cam. Then you should orientate face forward. Thanks, guys. Heartily appreciate the info. Hard facts. Quick facts. Oop. Don't you get away from me, Node. You cheeky little Node, you. Ooh. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Alright. So now we're going to go back to the Space Center and play the Whippy-Doo game again. And you know what, guys? It's going to be super fun, because once we've done this one, we then have to rescue the other two turds that are in actual cans going around. Right, so that's the one we're interested in, and it's got to come to the point where it's nearly gonna hit matey boy on the bonds. Not this one. Not this one. It could be this one. I think it's to the point where it'll probably be close enough for us to have a look. We're okay. Makes you wonder how the guys got there in the first place. It really does. Adam and Yova. Right, well, we should be... Okay, well, that means our orbits are much more in line. So we'll do that maneuver. And I think it probably look like we're going to have to do another one. And obviously, rival space programs. There is like Island of Rob, North Korea branch. Actually, no, that recently got decommissioned in a very high-profile event. I don't know. Island of Rob. I'm trying to think of a poor space program. Anyone? Answers on a postcard? God, I'm showing my age by even saying that. Right. UKSA. Don't you swear at me. They're saints. Men in sheds. Boldly planning to fire themselves into space. Okay, let's just get rid of that. Add a maneuver and then do the old click to next orbit. Oh. No, that's pretty much as close as we're going to get it. Apparently. Add a maneuver here. He's well and truly got away from me, but that's fine. We'll tidy up the orbit. Name a single rocket that the UKSA have launched. I can't. However, they did design an orbital robot, and it was scrapped at the last minute by the government, so at least we designed one, and I feel it would work. And I base that on no spatial knowledge at all. Right, I'll do me. Now it's time to play the whippity 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 spinny spinny roundy game yet again. Oh, by the way, unlucky for someone, more specifically Jimbo Jones, I'm really seriously considering doing my retro game in the weekend, which is Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. Are we slowly catching up? I wish we had invested more in space. Lots of opportunities and developments lost. Yeah, indeed. Such tech could have increased employment. It really could have done, dude. Right, let's add a maneuver. Ooh, I've got 1.7 there. What was that? Ooh, 0.9. That'll do me. Lovely maneuver. And I'm gonna thrust limiter. There we are. Oh, I can't do it. I'm in time warp currently. Let's go for 29% of normal. Mate, thank God I turned that sensitivity down. That would have been horrible. Right, so now we should have a pretty close rendezvous. 1.8, not as close as the node said, but that's because of my tinkering and failures. Alright, let's warp to here. Don't forget. Oh, hang on. Don't forget to change it back when you're ready to fly home. I spent ages thrusting 2% and wonder why the burn was like 5 minutes. Yeah, very true. I shall indeed do that. Oh, we've got a second intercept point later on, which is always handy if I really do spoon it up here, but I should be fine. And I've got an extra stage after this, SJ Garfield, so after I take the stage off, it should be okay. And we'll just be able to casually bring these dudes home. There we go. Bit better angle. I was a bit low. Come on, warp, guys. Alright, so we want to get about here. Maybe, yeah, about there. No, we're not going that much faster than the target. Come on, down a bit. God, this ship's unreliable. Hello from Berlin, Damien Zeno, my main man for keeping me efficient. How are you, my man? Intersection now 2 kilometers though. Not ideal. But that's doable. We can bring that down. Hmm, 2.6 kilometers, but we are now heading like 2k from the same speed. Should have started correcting a bit closer to the actual edge of the orbit. But Damien Zeno, just so you know, I will be on Aliens tomorrow. Just so you know. thought you'd like that. Very fisty today. I like that. If you're a regular to this channel, you'd expect that comment. What time is Alien tomorrow? It is 8 o'clock GMT. Ready to find all the fisty androids and the angry, shiny-faced uncle that I've been adopted by in that game. Come on. Come on. This ship is just not maneuverable. There is target. GMT or BST? I'd say GMT. But I would say that not knowing the difference, to be fair. Right, 2.6k. Ah. No nearby objects. Oh shit. In fairness, we are now moving at speeds exactly relative to each other. So if I warp to, say, here, I should be able to select him. Rob reveals his top kink. Oh dear. I truly dread to think what that is. What is that orbiter my target? Set as target. Right. So press V. Right, camera. GMT is winter summertime, British summertime. I thought GMT was just Greenwich Mean Time, as in just the time. That's coming up pretty quick. I'm gonna do this, guys. It's gonna be a Ronda Vizzle. We're looking good, guys. Shit the bed. Oh, oh, oh. Be ready to grab this whacking hut. Oh god. Grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. Yes! Oh. And that's both people on board. So let's stick it in orbit mode. Get the thrust limiter off of there. And let's take this puppy home. What is me? You are the Kerbal in the pod right now, Whackin' Hut. Even though it says Argicoma, you will be renamed. Nailed it. Well done, bud. Thank you very much. Now I just have to bring these guys home. So we're going to add a maneuver because we have to try and get us out of a polar orbit. Ooh. Well, that's enough to get us in an orbit of Kerbin. That'll do me. Right, those people in the chat who've still got it up there, the author of the clip, is it as bad as I am expecting it to be? The what? There's a clip called Rob reveals his top kink. Be afraid, Rob. Oh, Jesus. Just make sure you have it turned up loud. Oh, I'll check that after stream with my wife. I already know your kink, I'm afraid. Oh, really? Yesterday, the German astronaut Alexander Gerstad started his mission to ISS. Yeah, dude, we watched the launch. Yeah, we watched the launch. It was impressive. I believe there was a German astronaut, a Russian commander, and I can't remember the nationality of the last person. Possibly an American. I could be wrong. We can all see your latex onesie hanging there. You'll have to call it a diving suit. We know better. Hey, I never said what I'm diving into. I still don't appear to have hit the actual... Oh, okay. I need to bend a bit more. There we are. Let's go back to Kerbin. Yeah, right. It's just a wetsuit, guys. I do a lot of open water swimming. Swimming in butts. Oh god. Wet suit. Yeah. Blah, blah. I find your lack of belief disturbing. Right, let's do some maneuvers at the AP. Got loads of fuel to burn off, so I may as well just reduce the orbit to the point where it's nice, easy re-entry. He says. Ah, that was all the fuel on that one then. Lovely, lovely, lovely. This is where all the time and effort culminates in a fireball hitting a mountain. I really hope it doesn't. But that is a real possibility. Oh, I really don't want everyone to die. By the way, hello. 9 people in the chat. Hi, everyone. How are you all doing? Hope you're having a good old time. We are on one hell of a rescue mission. And right now there is no electrical charge. Really? Really, game? Okay. Let's turn off the Probodobodyne. And what else? Oh, and turn off SAS. Looks like you're going back out that way again. I really hope at some point they get to the point where their electrical charge starts ticking up again, because this is going to be a really depressing one otherwise. That's just not fair. I wonder if I could push the rocket round with the boosters of Elogicoma. How about that for skills, guys? Take an EVVA report and get in there, you dirty who. Can you land on Jupiter, Moon, Europe? Well, I don't think Jupiter is even part of the Kerbal solar system, unfortunately, Damien, so you know. Because we have Duna and Dres and Moho and Eve. And I've only gone to moons so far as well. I'm looking at different propulsion forms in KSP. It took me 104 in-game years to reach all planets on my own solar system, and I have 2 others to explore. Eventually, I don't see how it ever be possible. Fair dues. You can install the real solar system mod. I can, but I am playing this as vanilla. Also, let's do some science while we're piddling around. Nice. Goo's not very good. Ironically, I think I needed some moon data. I never got while I was over there. I'll do that when I'm collecting. Someone remind me when we go and get the other pods to go and get the other people. Even though that may well be in another stream. Alright, there we go. Full battery again. Thank Jeebus. Plenty of fuel will bring this bad boy down. We're going to bring it down to 45. Watch those puppies flip. In fact, we've got plenty of fuel, so I'm going to warp here and bring it in on the other side, so we're coming in even slower. Laughing out loud, not the solar system. I don't understand. Explain to me, Damien. Alright, let's pop this on. Right, I want to bring that down to 45. Ooh. Right, 45. That should be more than enough. to bring us in. So let's start bringing it round and bringing it down. $70, $60. Still got like half the fuel left, so we're going to burn off some of that when we start burning. When we hit some serious atmosphere, because we're coming in pretty quick. I thought this game takes place in the solar system, but it's not. Nope, it is not a solar system. It is a solar system, but it is the one specific to Kerbin. We're happily pulling that speed down. Where are we coming down? Highlands. It's the Kerbal system. Puntastic. Punderful. Got like a gnat's cock of fire of fuel left, so it's gonna start getting warm in here soon. Oh no, we want to keep that SAS on apparently. Okay. So Logicoma, hold us level, buddy. Right, here we come. Right, so drogues are operational. We want to have the operate at 2,000 feet rather than 1,000 feet. They genuinely called it the Kerbal system. Name of the it's the name of the star. Fair play. Got it. Damien Zeno, there is a mod for this game with a real serious system though. Cool. Right, 10,000 feet, 9,000 feet. About to save Lezer Kerman. Yeah. Can't believe they didn't count. Loud parachutes allowed. Can't believe they didn't count towards my rendezvous. Well, I suppose it says rendezvous with vessels. Okay, I accept that, Kerbal. The South Landsman. Drogue chutes working well. Now, last time I got confused what drogue chutes were and I put them on to actually stop the ship. Turns out they're just to drag and slow stuff down. Also, I think I just turned on one of those chutes to come on, which is fine, quite frankly, because we, unless something catastrophic happens, are going to land down like a dainty butterfly and everything's going to be fine. Famous last words before an explosion. Oh! Damon Zeno! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Thank you so much, Damon Zeno. I greatly appreciate it. You're one of those people that were here pretty much from my first stream, and it means the world to me that you have become a tier 1 sub. Oh no! Sumo Doggy gifted Damien Zeno a tier 1 sub. Sumo Doggy. Awesome. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. I heartily thank you very much for that. There is some interesting shenanigans going on there, but Damien Zeno, you may now use the emotes for the Island of Rob channel. Just so you know. Ooh. Full off. And take a surface sample. Let's go back to there. Safe. Log temperature. Oh, right. Okay, so we've logged temperature on that side, so that means we should have this. Okay, well, we'll log it from this side anyway. Okay, so let's click to her and let's recover her. Safe. $101 science. Happy days. But more importantly, ready for assignment, our newest engineer. Now level 1. Let's go to our tracking station. Let's get back to our other pod. And let's recover this vessel. And I know I could have done it from the other screen. I just wanted to see it from there. Because, yeah, special. 161 science. Nice! Slowly creeping in that science. A logic coma advanced to level 1. Or, sorry, Wackenhut advanced level 1. Sumo is my friend. I told you that I can't sub to you, so Sumo Dog did it for me. Oh, dude. I heartily appreciate any sub, and I am so appreciative that you've managed to convince your friend to sub to me for you. So Appreciate it so very much, dude. Thank you greatly. I really do appreciate every single sub I get, because it ultimately means that on top of hanging out with some awesome people, I get a little bit of dollar bills I can put into new games for you guys, and various other bits and pieces, which is always so good. Oh hell, I can buy some new rocket bits. Mobile processing lab. Can I do science with that? Ooh, new pods. I think. Oh, and a new service bay. I think I might have to grab them in a bit, just so I can have bigger landers and stuff. Oh, but the grabbing unit. What's the Sepratron? The mainsail liquid fuel engine. That sounds like a beef. The twin bore. Right. Okay. What we're going to do, guys, is we're coming up towards the end. But what we're going to do is we're going to get our next unmanned rocket up and to the point where we're going to be recovering these people. And then we'll probably call it once they're up there. But we're going to yet again take our new and improved Johnny a Fan module, and I'm going to move these down here so they are all round the ship rather than just being on the back. I'm going to leave 2 on, because you never know. Other than that, that's fine. Just because that way, whatever way we're whatever way we're pointing, the mainsail engine is essential. Really, off of it, is it just like a really oomph kind of a ship? No, Maelstrom Alpha, you can't go. Stay. Stay. Okay, here we go. By the way, Damon Zeno, as I said, you've got the new emote. Do you want to chuck it in the chat? Because I have a feeling if you're going to come up for Aliens tomorrow night, you're going to get to use it a lot. It's the best 2.5 meter lifter engine. Awesome. Well, I know where the first place is going to be earmarked. So guys, we are going to launch. Here we go. As we crawl into orbit. By the way, Orthothee, I hope you noticed that I have now got everything in line, including my gyroscope and everything. I was far too hungover and tired to understand what you meant last time. Start our gravity turn. I'm preparing myself to forgive you. Okay, well, it's okay. It may take you a while, because I know you're in Swindon, and forgiving anyone for anything while being in Swindon is difficult. And some karma there, some kind of fly tried to get up my nose while I was saying that. Obviously one of the dark spies of Swindon. Good work, Flybot, good work. Damn it, I knew it. Chill out, Hefty Rocket. Don't set everything on fire yet. Alright. I'm looking forward to ripping these capsules out of orbit with the grabby hand. Probably should have seen if there's any other missions to get. Way, Damon Zeno! Dead. Good work. Remember when getting into orbit was such a challenge? How you've grown, I'm so proud. Indeed, I remember writing all the basics of getting into orbit on a post-it note because I just didn't understand. And now I'm just casually chilling up into orbit. And a reasonably tidy one, I think. It's alright. I pushed my AP out a bit far, but that's forgivable, I guess. Now let's go to the moon. Now, I'm just following the standard rule of thumb as set down by Scott Manley, where he says just do a 50... roughly a 90-degree angle from where the moon is. Start your maneuver node and you'll be somewhere around the right area. Right, so we've got 12 minutes till our node. So let's whip round to there. Got a good amount of gas left as well, which is nice. 10 people in the channel, how y'all doing? Have you been here before? If you haven't, maybe bang down on the follow button so you don't miss some of this amazing content. Such content as me quietly doing maneuvers, not talking to anyone, me not reading the chat, me failing at basic tasks, and misreading your name for anywhere up to 3 months. Isn't that right, Author V? I think that's a pretty comprehensive overview. Cheers, mate. Cheers. I appreciate that. Probably would have added on me being sassed heavily by my regulars, especially while playing Aliens Isolation when I'm hiding in cupboards. Follow the island! Damn right, Damien. Right, there we go. So we're over half a tank of fuel left. Going to the moon. Wish I could turn those pods off, because they're just pods I've crashed on the moon. I don't need to rescue them. No one escapes the island. That might be my tagline now when people join, when people follow. No one escapes the island. I like it. Even though that's not exactly true. It's not my fault. Maelstrom Ralph is a bad influence on me. Yeah, no. I cannot. What? Oh, the what is what? Node control locked. No electrical charge currently. Well, this could be seriously this could be a big issue for my ship right now. So I have a feeling we're not going to get enough electrical charge to actually get out of this and turn around and go back into the moon. Hello? Sunlight? Sunlight? Oh, really? Okay, well, it looks like we've just flung something into space. Where are we going? What are we now in orbit of? Are we in orbit of the sun? What is shit? Escape trajectory as well. Yeah. Let's see where we go, shall we? Let's just ride out this. Wow. So, what has happened? Will we ever see electrical charge ever again? I watched a trip on YouTube. From south to west, so awesome landscapes. Looks like Alien Covenant. Yeah, it really did look like Alien Covenant, actually, now you mention it, and I'm really glad you enjoyed it, dude. Spoke too soon. Yep. So proud. Right, let's turn off turn off the SAS. If I can turn off the SAS. For some reason it won't let me. Oh, I can't because it's got no energy. You know what? Money's no object. Let's go back to the Space Center and let's just forget that. We'll come back to that at some point. That'll have energy and we can go back and fly it somewhere. That is a calculated loss. Ferry a VIP to a destination. Where? Orbit around the moon. That's pretty easy. We can do that at some point, but not this time. Rescue Brian. Brian Kerman on Kerbin. Science data from the surface of the moon. If only they had have said that ages ago. Oh, in fact, I might be able to do that from some of the trash that I've got left on the moon. Ferry tourists, position a satellite in a tundra orbit around Minmus. Not for me. Martin Azharaf. Hello. Keep it up. I will do my best. What am I keeping up, my friend? Unlocking the extendable solar panels would be handy. Some of them on auto rotate to maximize sun exposure. Yeah, I'm gonna put more. I'm gonna just coat this thing in solar panels in a minute. But I'm gonna go to the tracking station, see if I've got some trash on the moon that is capable of doing some scientific transmissions. Let's have a look. It's got charge. Right, so it says transmit or recover scientific data from the surface of the moon. We're on the surface of the moon, so let's log the pressure. Let's log the temperature. Ooh. Let's close the doors. Okay, well, log the pressure, and what we're going to do is we're going to turn that on to doesn't require complete. Can we? Oh, cancel. Allow partial. Log pressure. Transmit. Bosh! Done! Didn't have to do anything like that. And you ask why this perfectly good rocket is sat here. It's because when I landed, I crushed the engine. Cheers, Lander. You helped. Some alien on the moon sending a strongly worded letter about this trash. True story. I'm assuming that mission is now complete. Nice. I can't imagine anyone was wondering why is there a broken rocket on the moon. Well, if they're a regular, I can understand them not wondering. If they're not a regular, they might want to know. What I say if they're a regular, I say if they haven't been on this stream for more than 10 minutes and didn't see me get something stuck in a random orbit away from Kerbin. Alright, so... Screw it. Let's... What? Let's put the rocket on the wonk, hasn't it? There we go. Imagine it was like a, oh look, another broken rocket. That's probably why Uncle Shiny Beetlehead hates you so much. Yeah, probably. More than likely. Alright, anyone in here? Damn it, Maelstrom Alpha, you can't go to the moon! It's not safe! Right. Let's do the simple task of getting to an orbit around the moon so I can end the stream. It's more of a challenge than one imagined. Right. Here we go. Oh, those golden grams. Tasty, crunchy gram cereal. Right, let's start the gravity turn. And let's have a nice zoomed out view. I forgot about this from last time as well. It's not as noisy when you're sat back here. Ooh. Bit of a wobble on. No thank you, matey. Stay as you are. Fairness, in the grand scheme of how wobbly my launches have been in the past, that was nothing. Are you proud of me again, Garfield? For now. In fairness, it was unlucky with the solar panels. Well, some would say a rookie mistake. I would say unlucky. It's okay, we've got plenty of solar panels everywhere this time. Go on, SJ Garfield, jinx it again. Nothing's gone wrong on this mission yet. Shit. Shit. Let's push out that orbit. Even the stage transition was pretty smooth there. Swindon fly still going around. There we go, even a slightly tidier orbit than last time. Add a maneuver. Go to the moon. That'll do, mate. Whacking up. Shh. See, it's gonna be fine. Simple maneuver. No issues at all. Now we had about a third left last time, so we've got. Let's see if we can do better than a third with this burn. It's going to be fine, and by fine I mean the kind of powder I'm going to turn the Kerbals into. Yeah, that's yeah. That's what I run on. I snort lines of Kerbals. That's what keeps me. That's what gets me up in the morning, so perky and ready to go to work. By the way, SJ Garfield, abs and legs day tomorrow. I hope you're ready in the gym. You alright?
Yeah. I'm pretty tired.
Yeah, I'll be finished soon.
That's alright, I just wanted to know, but I'll start putting the big stuff.
Patting you lightweights, you've not even got work tomorrow. Yeah. I'll do. For fuck's sake, nice. Furby, how are you doing, buddy? How did you punch Todd until he died? I really hope you did, because Todd was a dick. Let's just give. What is it? Right, guys, that should. There you go. Furby is a lovely guy, really good streamer. He's starting out, and he's still. I'm correct me if I'm wrong, Furby, but he's still trying to grab that affiliate rung, and I would take it as a personal, a personal favor if you guys could go and give him a follow. I greatly appreciate that, and Yeah, trying to get the affiliate, not far from it now. Yeah, so guys, just jump over, give them a follow. Follows don't cost anything, and they can really help a small streamer get to that first rung and let them build. I was watching him play Detroit Being Human the other day, where he was playing a maid droid who was being mistreated by a douche called Todd. And it was an awesome looking game, actually. But yeah, so go check him out, guys. Finish Detroit. Nice. Did you kill Todd? That's what I said. Or at least beat him with an inch of his life. Because he was such a dick. Gonna be playing Beyond Two Souls since I got through PlayStation Plus. Fair play, dude. Beat him up. Good enough for me. We never took the fuel. Just below a third, so not as good, but it's okay. There we go, guys. We are in an orbit of the moon. Next time we've got to try and rescue these two dopey donuts. We'll go for Mr. Outside first, and then Mr. Inside. So we'll go for Lystrix capsule first. So let's save the game as day 11, as we're doing it through episodes. And it's time to change some music, and hopefully it won't be deafening this time. Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys, because last time for some reason it came through deafeningly loud. But it is now. Well, in very quick second, I'm just going to say to you guys, thank you so much for coming by the channel. I always really appreciate it, and yeah, I just enjoy your company. You enhance my game playing experience, even though you do sass the hell out of me, but it's always appreciated. Now take care of yourselves, and we are going to go and raid. So we're going to raid we're going to raid a friend of mine called Chris Taylor, and Chris, if you like it, has appeared in many things, including Game of Thrones and Vikings. A really cool guy, really lovely guy. Let's go and throw him some love, because his channel is just starting out and he's not got many people. Dead. Sumo Doggy, Damon Zeno, greatly appreciate the subs today. Awesome. So take care of yourselves. And enjoy Chris's stream.